It's not something that I would expect. It's not something that is even in my vocabulary to try to boo the best player in the history of football. It doesn't matter if he had a few games. It doesn't matter if he's not giving what the spectators expect from him. I understand the frustration. It wasn't a good result. It wasn't a good performance from neither Neymar or Lionel Messi. But at the end, they are footballers. They are human beings. They can have bad games. They can have bad days. And people sometimes don't understand that. I totally understand the crowd. They can boo. They got all the rights to do it. That's why they support. That's why they give so much to the player, to the club. But at the end, we sometimes forget that those are human beings and they can have bad days. And we cannot take away any credit from Real Madrid. They did well. They got the result. That's it. We've seen it many, many times in different games. We've seen Barcelona being away of Champions League against Roma, against Liverpool being away against Atletico de Madrid in sometimes shocking results. So at the end, this is something that it happens today. I think it's a big news, breaking news to see Lionel Messi being booed by their own fans.
Why hasn't it worked, Luis?
Well, I guess it's about we continue seeing that this Paris Saint-Germain still. But let me tell you something, guys. It's something that surprised me a lot because they boo Lionel Messi and Neymar, that they are players who have contract with their team, but they are not booing Mbappé, that he's going to leave the club at the end of June, that he didn't want to renew his contract with the club, but they continue supporting. So I kind of don't understand this kind of situation. I think that the club is still not understanding that you need to build a team that is a unit, that is one in a whole, not bring it because you bring the best players in the world. That doesn't mean that you're going to make the best team. And we've seen it so many times in so many different clubs. So at the end, you need to find a way to link all the players, that the players understand each other, and the manager that is with them build a team, build that connection, and then you will be successful. If you bring only players here and there and you don't try to find a way for them to connect, you're never going to have a big trophy like Champions League.
What's interesting, Luis, is when that signing was made, we kind of thought, wow, this is going to bring the best out of Neymar, given how well they linked up together, obviously, at Barcelona. Yet both of them looked absolute shadows of themselves, particularly in the last half hour of that game. Neymar, of course, losing the ball to Modric, and we know what happened from there. Do they just not care as much as they did at Barcelona?
No, I don't think that it's just that. I think that they were overwhelmed by the situation. They thought that they were going to have the ball, they're going to build from the back, they're going to control the game. We've seen that Real Madrid, at certain points, they didn't even know how to hold this Paris Saint-Germain in the first 30 minutes with those quick runs from Mbappé, Neymar and Messi trying to get the ball with Berratti. You could see that the team was trying to do something, have a plan. It wasn't the Paris Saint-Germain that we saw in the first leg, definitely with that pressure, the intensity. It wasn't the same. But you could see from the first minute, or at least that's what I felt, is that Neymar, Messi were not in the mood, were not in the way. Maybe they didn't agree with Pochettino. At the end, we don't have all the information. They were not happy the way that the game was planned. And you could see from the first minute, I remember Lionel Messi just seeing pass in front of him, cross, and didn't even try to press. I don't know if he had the instruction of just wait there, we'll bring you the ball there, and then you can create. So at the end, we don't have all the information, what they've been told, what they have to do. And the only thing we can try to understand and what we see from outside. And definitely it wasn't the performance of the two of the best players in the history of football, definitely. But at the end, again, we don't have all the information.
Gemma? Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.